And then Adam Pearce had a sit down with Bronson Reed to try to get him to come to Jesus on all of the chaos and the destruction and the heartache that he's been causing. And Adam Pearce does a great job. What'd you think of Adam in this, first of all?
I like Adam Pearce in his role as general manager. I think in general, I think the general manager does a good job.
Well, generally speaking. But here he pitched
I mean, he's no Ross Abrams.
Well, no, but nobody can be. Who could live up to the bar that was set by that genetic jackhammer? But anyway, but Adam Pearce does a great job here. But Bronson Reed says that everything I've been doing, the splashing of the people on the cars and the mayhem and the destruction, was to get in the main event. I want to be the guy around here, and he wants Seth Rollins. And, you know, he's the one that put Seth out with the injury a while back. And he promised Adam Pearce that there'll be no trouble. He won't be doing these things anymore if he gets the match he wants. So they're building that now. And that, again, I look forward to seeing that because Bronson Reed with a smaller guy that's more agile and provides a contrast. You know, the littler they are, or the bigger they are, the harder they fall, but the littler they are, the further they fly. That's an old saying. What did you think of this particular thing there?
I thought it was good, and they've done such a better job lately with getting Bronson Reed as a character interesting and over than everything they did before. He's been around for a few years on the main roster, and he was, you know, Mama's boy or whatever his gimmick was. Mama's favorite boy. What was it?
Yeah, what?
Mom says I'm a good boy. Whatever.
Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. My mama said. And then he was also very well dressed at one point.
Yes.
Looked like a fashion plate.
Or a gangster.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Nice Guy. Mama said he was a nice guy.
Yeah, whatever Jesus Christ. So they've got it. And I get Triple H probably always had it, but we needed the stench of the rotted, addled brain of Vince to fully leave the building.
Really makes you wonder about the years of frustration for Triple H. Like you and OVW, I'm sure you are the one person who could relate. You develop people, you believe in them, you think they're ready. In your case, a lot of times they weren't ready. You think they're ready, and they get called up and misused from the jump, and it never recovers. And that happens so many times with guys from NXT, so many times from OVW. You can understand them, sure. I'm sure you can relate.
Well, and then later on, I'll skip over this because it happened later, but Seth came out. Or didn't come out, but Seth just told Pearce that he wants Bronson Reed too, and it's going to be no trouble to set that up. So I assume we've got Survivor Series coming up, but we got to get by Crown Jewel. But are they going to?
Is that a place for feuds, or is that a place for let's do big matches?
Well, that's what I was saying. They're going to do the champion versus champion gimmick, and so are they going to give Saudi Arabia all these big matches with Survivor Series so close? Maybe that's why they're doing champion versus champion, so they could tell Mahala Akbar bin Salamander that, oh, we've got the biggest match possible, champion versus champion, when we know the people want to see other matches more than that. So who knows, but it's coming up soon.
I'm interested. You know what? I can't think of a Rollins match recently I was more interested in seeing than this one. They've actually done a good job of building it up.
And
building him up, Bronson Reed specifically.
Yeah, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks they won't tear it down.